Hello, all my alloys out there. I'm Fixing Alloy 1 here. Welcome to another episode of Alloidville. Another month has passed, guys. It's that time of the year, that time of the month again, where we go around, we explore Alloidville, we look at how much it's grown, we take a look at the map room here. As you see, we're already here. But this is going to be a special end of the month episode of Alloidville. As of Thursday, I've been doing YouTube for 6 months. If my numbers are correct. Yeah, 6 months, I believe, on YouTube yesterday. What a time. 5 months since Alloidville. I actually started Alloidville after my first month of YouTube. So Alloidville is 5 months old. My YouTube channel is 6 months old. So I figured this would be a good time to throw in some facts and stuff about Alloidville. So we're going to have little tidbits around Alloidville. You know, just how exactly, how much it's grown in the past 5 months. So let's go ahead and get started. Our shoutouts this month. Shoutouts this week. We've got Kian Gallon, Stephen Lilly, Poketuber 1242, and Wengkyle. Those are our new alloys this week, guys. Give them a shout out. Woo! Round of applause. New alloys. We love all you guys. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this map. Just look at the size of Alloidville, guys. Look at that. It's definitely became the biggest project I've ever done in Minecraft. I haven't done anything else this big yet. But we'll go ahead and head over to Alloidville. We got some announcements on the board to go over, some scheduling changes. If you guys were there for my stream of Portal 2 on Thursday, I had to leave early. And I don't want to get too into it because it's not my business, but long story short, my father-in-law ended up moving in the middle of the stream. So like I said, not my business, don't want to get into it, but that's why we had to cut short, guys. But anyway, first, I came up with a decision while streaming. I was shooting it along with you guys while streaming about streaming every week. And everybody seems excited for it. Now, I still have kinks to work out when it comes to streaming. And at the moment, my computer has a few kinks I need to work out too. I'm trying to get this running right. I don't know what's going on with it lately. I think I might just have too much stuff on it at this time. I got a bunch of games that I stopped playing for my, I stopped the Let's Plays on them. I still got them on my computer, so I might want to get rid of those. But, so, guys, we have made the decision that every Monday we will now be streaming. Now, another important schedule change this week, guys, is I'm going to do something I've never done before. Well, I've done this before, but not intentionally. But Tuesday, guys, there's not going to be anything on Tuesday. I need to take some time. I got a bunch of stuff built up here around the house I got to get done. And I've got a bunch of stuff on my channel I need to get done. I got a new photo editor. I need to figure out how to learn how to use it. I'm trying to lighten the load on Toradon, my good buddy, Mr. Tor. And he doesn't have, I make a lot of episodes at one time. He got family too. I need to help him out. So Monday we're going to finish our stream of Portal 2. That's our stream for this week. Monday we're going to finish our stream for Portal 2. And like I said, Tuesday instead of Minecraft, I'm not saying I'm not going to upload, guys. Maybe I'll find the time after all my stuff's done. It's not. If I do upload, it's probably going to be later in the evening, probably like 8, 9 o'clock. So don't expect anything on Tuesday. I'm sorry, guys. Every now and then you got to take a day to just sit back, kick up your feet, and get stuff done. And then everything else for the week stays the same. We'll have Wednesday will be Dragon Age Origins. Thursday, Hotline Miami. We're almost finished with that one. I've recorded every episode. The series is done. We got a few more episodes. And then Friday, Terraria. Saturday, Fallout New Vegas. Now, let's come over here to our announcement board. As we said, guys, we're now going to be streaming every Monday. It's going to be about 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we're at 91 subs now. So we got the 100 sub special coming up. A lot of the new subscribers want another Q&A, so we're going to do that. But then for you people who've been here since the 50 sub Q&A, I figured we need to do something special for you guys. Stick around here for the long haul. So we're going to do a special stream. I haven't quite figured out what we're going to play yet. If you guys got something, think back, guys. We know we got Savage Lands, Salt, we got Minecraft. If you guys want to go through and tell me what, I've also got stuff like The Escapist. I've got a bunch of games sitting here on my laptop. Whatever you guys want me to play, let me know in the comments, and we'll do that for our special stream, and we'll stream for an extended period of time. I want something that we can play for a while. I'm thinking anywhere up to 6 hours. It's going to be between a 3 and 6 hour long stream. Just to say thank you guys. But that's when we hit 100. So you guys got 9 more subs for that. So maybe a couple weeks. You never know. I've gotten 10 subs in a day before. So guys, start thinking what you guys want to see me play. Maybe some ultra hardcore Minecraft. Maybe a custom map or something. Maybe you guys want to see me go to Salt. They recently updated it. It no longer looks like balloon people. It actually looks like regular fat people with round heads. So maybe we could do that. I don't know. Whatever you guys want. But anyway, on to the first facts of Alloidville. Now, when I started Alloidville after my first month, we had exactly 20 subs. Today, as of doing this, we're at 91 subs. So far, of these 91 subs, the number of houses, 40. There are 40 houses built in Alloidville, plus Alloidville Off Center Park and the forever unfinished fishing shop. So let's go ahead and get this started as we begin our tour. First thing I want to point out, guys, when I started, I had no idea how big Alloidville would get. When I first started, the first episode, I had framed off this house, and I built it, and I think I started on this house. My first episode, that was it. Like the first couple episodes, I actually did like full-on episodes, me building and everything. But then as I started realizing how big this project would be, I had to stop. So as we continue on, we get here to the Factory's house. The Factory's house. And the Factory is one of my top alloys, my first ever top alloy. He was one of my first ever subscribers. My first ever comment was from Factory. He doesn't do YouTube no more. He had to get out of it for personal reasons. But we all still love you, Factory, if you're still watching. But this is the only list ever done on my channel. Factory does top 7, top 5, stuff like that. Popular genre on YouTube. It's the only time I ever made an attempt, is I went in there and we did a top 7 things you don't know about Unfixing Alloy 1. So when the server finally gets up, which I get paid Tuesday, I'm going to start looking into putting this on the server. That's something I'm about to mention at the beginning of the episode. So that's something to get excited about, guys. There'll be a server, and I'm going to keep all these little signs up so you guys can remember this stuff. And then you can start exploring the houses. Be like, oh, look at this. This guy must do this because there's a whole list inside this house. Anyway, we're done there at Factory's. The sun's setting, so in fact, we'll go ahead inside Factory's house here and go to sleep. Now, another little interesting fact, guys, I never got a chance to put a sign up for it, but I have slept in every single house in Alloidville. At least once. At least once. I mean, I wanted to put a sign up for it, but I just wasn't sure where. Anyway, now that the sun has come up tomorrow, we can continue our adventure through our little personal city we have built here. And we'll go ahead and go this way first. This way over here. As we get up here, here's our next sign. This was my first ever house request. And I don't know if this person thought I was serious when I said I'll build your house whatever I want. So they requested obsidian. And it took 4.5 stacks of obsidian. This is also the longest taking house to build. If you guys remember in earlier episodes, this house was done in like stages. In total, it was like 4.5 stacks, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less of obsidian. But I didn't do the whole thing obsidian. The only difference in this one is he got wool walls. I wasn't about. No, I had enough. I think I mined enough obsidian to prove a point. Whatever you request your house built out of. If I've yet to get the materials, I will and build your house. Now we continue on. Right over here, we get to Run Richard, who is now known as Pancake. That's his new channel name, Pancake. But we have partied in this house more than any other house. When Run Richard started his channel, he was just a music channel. And he has a few parody, quick little funny skit videos now, but it was just a music channel. And we always come into the music channel houses, jump on top of the jukebox, to perform a little jig. We come in here, you know, we look you guys dead in the eyes, we maybe shake our booty a little bit, you know, what. Every music house we do the same thing. But for some reason, when this was the first music house I built, and I became obsessed with coming in here and partying as I was building houses down this way. So we've probably been in here. Oh wow, frames dropped really bad there. Including say this is probably like our 8th or 9th time coming in Run Richard's house and partying and trashing the place and leaving before he can come. So let's close the door by tradition so Run Richard doesn't know that we were over here partying in this house again. Or Pancake. I gotta remember it's Pancake now. I need to change the sign. So we'll come this way first because there's a little tidbit of fact, a little sign over here. Come over here and you see this mysterious house in the woods. This is Taurus House. This was the first. Now, Factory was my first top alloy, but when I built his house, that section my page wasn't up yet. I didn't have a top alloy section. Tor was the first person on my top alloy page that I made specifically a house. And he's also the only house in Alloidville that uses a different floor plan. Every house in Alloidville has the same dimensions, the same amount of space, from the yard fenced in with a cobblestone to every room is the same amount of blocks, except for Tor's. But the disadvantage to that, guys, is he's also the only house with an armor stand, and that goes along with the theme for his house. But he's also got the smallest house in Alloidville. He doesn't have a lot of space in there. But this is a Skyrim themed house because at the time that's all Tor was doing. So I made him a Skyrim themed house out here in the woods, gaming with Tor. We opened the door, and so you guys can see he has His kitchen's a little bit more spacey than your guys's, but the living room space ain't got much room. His bedroom is the same size as everybody else. And he's got a little armor stand. He also has a disadvantage of only getting one window. But there's no point of having window overlooking. You know, the reason his house got built like this, like the main deciding factor was it, I came up here thinking I can come up into these mountains over here. See if I can see them over here. Yep. There's mountains this way. And I was thinking I could build it up into them, but it became too much of a space. Like right over here is too much of a steep climb. It'd be too much leveling out. I didn't want to do it. I moved a lot of dirt in this series, so I made a sacrifice here. You also gotta be careful we're in a Taurus house because stuff will be here in the daytime. It's dark enough right here for stuff to spawn in the daytime. Anyway, let's continue on with our journey. I don't believe there's any more signs this way, but we'll come this way just to make sure. This is another direction we're going out there. Yeah, there's no more signs this way, but there is that. We still got that field over there. We're gonna eventually build over there, but at the end of every month I try to change direction. So maybe that's the next direction we go. We haven't really picked a way yet, so maybe we'll continue out this way. I don't know yet. But anyway, let's continue on to our next little Easter egg of Alloidville. And that's what I kind of like to think of this as Easter eggs, because this is stuff you guys wouldn't know, because I haven't really told you guys this. But you know, I got little things about, it's like stuff about Alloidville around that I see it and I know the story to it, but you guys didn't. Now we come here for a second. Before we read the signs, we're just gonna stand here. Give it a second. It's coming. It's gonna be the one time. The one time, huh? Well, every time I come to this area, except for today apparently, I hear one lone zombie. And I have searched forever for the source of the zombie with no luck. I have been all up underneath here. I've torn up this path, went digging all crazy under here, lit it all up as much as I could. There's like crazy torches under here. Yet there's still one zombie who wanders around. Except for today. I'm going to put these signs up and he's decided to leave. Whatever. Now we come over here to the bridge connecting us with the other side of the pond. And this is my first ever bridge build. Before this bridge, I'd never built a bridge before. And I remember when I put it up, I was a bit nervous about showing it. But you guys seem to like it, which made me happy. I did put a lot of work into it. So you guys saying it looked good, that made me happy. But then as we come over here, we come to the infamous fishing shop, and this right here, this building has become my longest build time for Alloidville. And when I say that, I mean it's been 3 months since I started this fishing shop, and when you look at it from the outside, you would think it's done. We got a nice little dock over here, you know. We got, you know, a nice little roof. It's nice and pretty, but you come inside, and there's nothing. It's a hollow shell, an empty existence. I did put a crafting table and finish the roof. The roof wasn't finished for a while. And you know, for some reason I thought I put slabs in. I might redo this. No, I remember now. I put the blocks in because one way or the other something's going to be floating in the air. So, anyway, like I said, from the time I started this build to now, this is the longest amount of time I spent on any project in Alloidville. And all it needs to be done is decorated. Anyway, but let's continue on our little adventure here. It's becoming one of the longer running episodes of Alloy, that's for sure. And then we got Gaming with Reese's House, and this house is based on Reese's subscriber tree. Reese has a gigantic tree that he hand builds, and inside it's hollow, and he puts up signs for subscribers, like shoutouts. But only difference is his is made out of dark oak. This is made out of regular oak. And I did it because he kept asking for his house, and I hadn't found dark oak yet. I've been looking, so I built his house, and the very next day after I finished his house and showed it off in Alloidville, I went out exploring and found the dark oak forest that I started harvesting for the dark oak I have now. So I feel bad, but that's a lot of freaking oak wood. You don't realize how much trees you have to chop down to build a house completely out of just the oak wood until you actually do it. But we continue this way, and this is one of my favorite little Easter eggs in here, and I'm sure they'll mention something about it in the comments, but anytime I come this way, I always get the same reaction from two people, Graham and Rita, and Rita and Graham get tickled pink every time they see their houses. They are the most excited of the Alloids when I walk by their house. I'm like, oh, I can see my house, I live there. So we're going to go a step further for them today, just because every episode of Alloidville, same thing, we're going to show off their houses again. Got the Graham and Nader's house. First time I ever built out another brick. Come in here, and of course he does a lot of, at the time he did a lot of GTA 5, but now he's got some, he had a little bit of Family Guy game. He's been doing a lot of vlogs lately because her daughter is out of school, and so she's taking up a lot of their time, so they've just been doing vlogs lately. But I had him a little gaming setup, couch with chairs and tables, little game. I don't want to knock it off, So there's Grandma Nader's house. Then we come over here to Ritz Crackers' house. Ritzy Rita. And she does, at the time, she had a lot of Red Student tutorials on here. Her channel. She's got more stuff now, like Life is Strange, and like I said, they've both been doing vlogs while their daughter's out of school. But her redstone stuff, I mean, it amazed me. When I first saw her redstone stuff, I thought, so I built a little redstone contraption here, just a little torch that doesn't light. I thought it was cool. But when I first saw her videos, I thought she'd been playing Minecraft forever because her redstone stuff was cool, and I hadn't figured out how to do it. Apparently, I've taught them both a lot of stuff because I guess they're both Minecraft noobs, and now they know. They are no longer noobs; they are beginners. I have taught them the ways. Now, we've missed a sign over there. Missed a couple signs. So we'll come back that way. This stuff was supposed to be for the end, but we'll go ahead and go it now. We're over here. Now, this right here blew my mind, and I didn't notice this till last night while I was building our one house that we got to show off this episode. Mike Madness, I left your door open. That's a bad habit of mine. I leave everybody's doors open. But y'all could choose to put the pressure plates and stuff up. Do whatever you want your house. I'm sure the server will be up here in a few weeks, so 3 weeks tops till we get the server. Anyway, once you come up here, building here was the first time I've came this way in my world. I've explored that way. I've been out a little bit that way. And I've been out that way. But it wasn't until yesterday when I was out here building, you know, I was looking around to decide where to go next, that I noticed I've never been out here. This is all unexplored area in my Minecraft world. And I've been sitting here bitching this for 6 months about how I don't have a village or nothing, and I haven't been to any of this shit out here. So we will find one eventually, I'm sure. It'd be a suburb of Alloidville. We'll just grow around it. Oh, we got the sun going down, so let's go over here and show off our one house. Today we've got Oh, I spelled it wrong on the sign. It's Artilovski. But he has lots of Let's Plays on his channel. He's got Dark Souls 2, Skyrim. He just started Tales from the Borderlands, which I'm excited to watch because I haven't seen anything for that game yet. And I wasn't very happy with Borderlands 2. I know, I'm not one fucking weirdo who thought Borderlands 2 was a disappointment. But anyway, let's go ahead and borrow his bed. I was about to say, how much nighter can it get? I'm not waiting until midnight Minecraft. And we'll go check out our last two signs. This has actually turned out to be a full-on episode. I didn't think it'd take this long. This is the first full-on, actual full-length episode of Alloidville since like episode 3, when I decided, you know what, guys, you don't want to sit here and watch me dig all day. So, because episode 3 is when I realized I'm gonna have to move a lot of dirt to do this project. So let's go over this way. We'll catch our last couple signs. Sky video with his door wide open. Let's count the doors open on our way there. 1, 2. Hey, look, there's actually a fucking closed door right here. I just seen a bat flying around in there. Oh, another closed door. Okay, okay. Well, let's go ahead and eat this mutton. I still don't think that sounds like very appetizing. They should really just lamb chops. Okay, so only 2 open doors. That wasn't so bad. Alright, we got another sign, a couple signs over here. At first, I planned on building into these mountains, but I quickly changed my mind as Alloidville grew. And I thought about it when I was over here at Taurus, and then it got messed up because Taurus House is right over here behind this little hill. And I was like, well, I'll just go around the other way. Then I came over here, and by the time I got over here, I've been doing Alloidville for a while. And all that digging, I mean, look, you guys can just look, and this is one section right here, just to see just how much I dig to make room for a house. So by the time I got over here, I was like, do I really want to have to do that much land flattening and adding and stuff? So I was like, you know what, we'll just fill up the lake and go a different direction. And that leaves us with just one more sign. Come over here, and it's Alloidville off Center Park. And that's because I don't know if Central Park is copyrighted or not. I'm pretty sure New York, the kind of place they copyright the name of their park. So now this is actually the first building in Alloidville that I've used before my channel. And what that means is before I started doing YouTube, when I only played Minecraft on the console, this is a park I would build all the time. Anytime I always build a gigantic ass mansion house for me and my wife with a bunch of different buildings surrounding it like a little village. But the buildings would be like our armory, and then one would be the potions room, yada yada yada. And then I built us a nice little park. And that's when I found out that you can do that little thing with the water, and I think that kind of looks cool. It actually broke. These two are supposed to be diagonal too. It probably fixed itself in one of the updates. But anyway, no, I see what I did. I got an extra bucket of water there. Anyway, this is something I would build all the time for my wife. I was like, well, it'd be nice in the park. But, you know. There you go, guys. An actual full-length episode of Alloidville. All sorts of little Easter eggs and tidbits and secrets. There it is right there. Did you guys hear it? That's that zombie. I have been fucking everywhere in this area looking for him. That's why there's no house right here. Eventually I'm going to find that fucking zombie. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, there's a couple there now. Part of me thinks there might be a spawner somewhere here nearby. I just ain't found it, but I don't see how that would happen because I've been everywhere down there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the longest episode of Alloidville we've done in a long time. But like I said, these are all little Easter eggs and stuff that's happened to me and stuff like that. That I thought it'd be nice to share with you guys. Maybe in 6 months, when we do another Alloidville, when we reach that year time of me, that would be February, maybe we'll do it again. Who knows how big Alloidville will be by then. But 40 out of 91 houses built. We're still a growing channel, so there's still lots more houses to go. And like I said, though, guys, I get paid here this week. I don't know if it's going to be this check or the next check. So between this week and another 2-3 weeks, Alloidville will be opened up to servers. And you guys can come play as much as you want. But of course, hit that like button. Don't forget, jump in the comments and tell me what you guys want your house built out of. Just please, as much as I love you guys, I will do it for you. But please, no more requests for obsidian houses. That's ridiculous. And of course, as always, if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button so you can join our ever-growing community. But this is Unfixing Alloy 1, and I will see you guys next time.